What's going on? Everybody, I am here. I'm live. We are playing Honkai Star Rail because I need to finish up the story before next Tuesday's patch. So gonna do Genshin's 5.0 story. Got to finish that as well, and I need to log into WUA as well this evening before I pass out. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on, what the game plan is. I am going to I'm going to be playing at least Star Rail tonight, maybe one of the others as well. So we'll see what happens as things go. Let's get over to the game and let me capture the right game. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's start right now. I'm actually going to put headphones on because I'm about to do story, so I need to hear it. As is probably pretty clear, I was doing a bit of pre-farming for Facial. That's... is it 6? Yeah, 6. We'll go with March, and then we'll go to the Seat of Divine Foresight. Wait, there's a teleport inside the Seat of Divine Foresight now? How long has that been a thing?
Finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about him.
Well, clearly you know who we are.
Outside the reports from the Lofi, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right? That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements.
Yep.
Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you.
Okay.
Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh god, no.
Merlin's claw is quite articulate.
Oh
Right
no.
now, her intentions are unknown, and Jin Yuan wants us to be honest.
I'm terrible at these.
Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
It was just because of the Stellaron, right?
In the Lofi, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Lofi, was one of them.
I had to really think about that. I couldn't remember.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The reports suggest that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
I'm gonna go with 2.
I personally met Don Shu once. Her closest friend was killed during the war on the Fongho, and she harbored deep hatred towards the Hunt. So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
Revenge is also a form of the hunt. However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge waterscape, which was guarded by the Videodora.
Well, you should ask Don Shu herself for the answer.
Unfortunately, Don Shu is dead, and even her corpse has crumbled into ash. That's one less clue we can pursue.
On the plus side, it didn't hurt me.
According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Fushuan's not here, so that doesn't help. Fantilia's not a Heliobuzz. Refusing the answer doesn't say anything, so 3?
Was there, fighting Fantilia alongside General Jingyuan, but she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained an almost indestructible physical form. Perhaps that was her intention all along.
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood body to live in. Interesting. That's quite a new perspective. Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions.
Good.
Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Feishao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
I still want Hua Yin as a character.
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jinguan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Lofi, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lofi back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier.
Sorry, somebody was at my door.
As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it. In the end, the Lofi did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Lofi has lain low too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
That's my general.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lofi, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lofi and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
The Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Burnett Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
Oh, that's a cool description. That's a really cool description.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly.
Alright. I'm not doing it right now, but hold freeze screen. Screenshot. 2 character names right there. Yao Wu and Yao Huang. I'm terrible at trying to decipher Chinese on my first read through. Anyways. Yeah, that's 2 more generals, 2 more characters eventually. There's 3. How many generals are there? 7 arbiter generals? So there's 5 character names. Boom. 2 more. We need to find out. Who do we kid at the next war dance?
I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Lofi. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan? General Fei Shao.
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling prison. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report and silence any protests within the Alliance.
Okay, that makes
I'm okay
sense.
with that.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests,
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
so, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Lofi's Shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movement of the Borisin suggests they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on your arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Wyatt?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for
I still
Hule,
want Huayan.
I'll send my lieutenant Zhao Cho and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
I'm really sorry about it. But the testimony in the Shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
Let's go! New zone. I'm finally going there. Because I've procrastinated on it this entire time. I should make a point of mentioning...
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
Oh, I see. Okay. I also should say, because someone was at my door earlier, I'm not going to be able to stream quite as long as I thought, because I do have to get up in the morning to handle some stuff. So, just found out. Oh well. Sorry, taking a drink. And trying not to choke. This is the second time that's happened to me today. Ow. Dive into the swirling portal.
The Shackling prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Danhong,
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you. Well, technically, the Shackling prison is spread out across multiple delves, and the Ancient Sea is just where they overlap. Please, come on in, dear guests.
Alright, go for it. I don't think I really understood that description, but sure. Did that? Where's my map? Or did I take the map off? I did take the map off. Oh no. Where's my... Okay, I do have that activated. Cool. Thank you. These guys? Hate fighting them. Is pretty cool. I really wish I had been able to summon him.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Lofi is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Most.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
I love him. I love them both.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiao and Moza.
Moza.
General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
2,123 wars of aggression.
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Lofi, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin.
Oh, Jing Liu. Okay.
The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations.
I still need to do the character quest to find out
Borisin
what
found in
exactly is
Beijing's
going on with her.
But Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
Excuse me.
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Oh, wait, hold on. Am I about to do a perspective switch? The Borisin Warhead, a denizen of abundance, accountable for numerous acts of invasions and associated war crimes, accountable for the long-term enslavement of Foxians and utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. The prisoner must be subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis. Their shackles must be checked for sturdiness during the transfer, and the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. If they're supposed to be transferred on a regular basis, and it's been centuries since Jingliu captured him, are you not breaking these rules by him being here? I guess a regular basis for people that live thousands of years is different from a normal person, huh? The confinement of the prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Any individual objecting to the sentence should be punished for sowing discord. Anyone who contacts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of lupitoxin. The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight Lieutenant or Judge. Do not mention Jingliu when conversing with this prisoner. Okay, that last part was funny. Hold on. On a yearly basis. But it's not. You're breaking rules.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupitoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupitoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
I love him. Both of them. They're great.
Your Honor.
What is it?
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Take a walk around and wait for the arrival, or wait for the escorting judge's arrival. I can read clearly. Wait, what? I have 3. Oh, so you only get to do 2 no matter what. Oh, that sucks.
Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division.
I knew it would be Hanya.
Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Lofi.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the 10 Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission.
Yes, Hanya.
This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Dana. Please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
I love them being in the main story. Technically, Shui was in the main story already, but now Hanya's in the main story as well. And it makes me happy.
Be very careful and watch your step as you make your way through. The terrain inside the shackling prison is treacherous. One wrong move, and you could end up plunging into the depths. And if you're really unlucky, you might be frozen solid or burned to a crisp before anyone can help you.
Gee.
But with your skills, I don't think you need to worry about that.
Thank you, Miss Hanya.
You're funny. This prison does contain many layers. We even brought in Videodora Icor line craftsmen to introduce the ingenuity of delve enchantment. What you're seeing now is just one part of the shackling prison.
Perhaps. Judging from the appearance, much of the architecture in this prison has a Videodoran style. So, perhaps they did have a hand in building this place back then.
As for how many floors there are, well, not even us judges know for sure. But there's a legend among us judges that a short-life prisoner once tried to escape, but ended up falling into the depths. And when we found him at the bottom, he was already an old man on the brink of death.
Impressive that he survived that long without food or water.
Did he spend his whole life falling? Or did some long-life prisoner drain his life essence?
Oh, as in he was an old man by the time he got to the bottom.
Anyway, please don't try anything.
Amazing that he survived falling that long.
Please, come this way.
I really want my Hanya at, where is it? E6. She's only E3 though. I need another banner with Hanya to come up. I want her at E6. Now Joye's at E6. But then again, she was on Firefly's banner, so that was just going to happen. But I want my Hanya at E6 too. I want my sisters at E6, dang it. Considering I have sisters, that's a weird sentence. You saw nothing. You also saw nothing. Don't trigger, don't trigger, don't trigger. Basic treasure chest, let's go.
Good.
Is that a puzzle? Puzzles and stuff come later. First story.
I heard the war dance is about to be held in the mortal world. I remember watching a sword duel at the war dance with my sister when we were young. The Cloud Knight, who was the Lofi's ringmaster, was an amazing swordsman, and their sword flashed like lightning. The Outworld Challenger had fiery red hair and a hand made of steel, which roared like thunder. They battled for a long time before a winner could be declared.
Why does the Outworlder match Luca's description?
Time sure flies. Now, both my sister and I are residents of the Netherworld, and we will never again feel the thrill of a competition. Are there a lot of people in Starskiff Haven due to the war dance? Sounds amazing. It's a shame I'm too busy to attend. But even if I could,
I need to go read their story and figure out exactly what they are again, because I don't remember.
Let's get going then.
I know he is a machine body. I don't remember. I got distracted for a second there. They started talking in my Discord about the new Linkin Park song, which is awesome. New singer, she does kill it, and I'm very happy about that. Yo, this place is cool.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve.
There's a polar delve?
Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Why is there a polar delve? Ooh. Wait, does this thing just go if I throw it? Oh, okay. I guess I've never thrown it not at a target.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. What an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
These crates.
They look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance, but throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail, that's a new one. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia.
This does kind of sound like Ratio. And Ron May, for that matter, but she's not a part of the Intelligentsia Guild, I don't think, so she's just crazy.
I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Ooh.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
We got the bat. We back at it with the bat, y'all.
Why are these things moving on their own? Something's wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Here you go, Master!
Sorry, something about her calling the Trailblazer Master is hilarious.
Enjoying yourself?
This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
We're on our own.
Indulge yourself!
Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Time to show you what I can really do! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Bliss Card! What's this? Enjoying yourself?
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
That's all you got?
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Nice like a good brew. Oh, my friends. Indulge yourself!
Love to see it. Oh no! Nice. No words for the moon.
Dreams do come true.
This team is really solid. Like,
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers followed the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Lofi.
no, Zhao Chu's perspective. I stumbled on the word perspective.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary.
Sorry, I need a team that will actually make use of him. Give me 1 second. That should do it. Yeah, that should do it.
Delves deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the Shackling prison will reveal itself. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
From the blue bird, go straight to 1, to 2, to 3. Markings on the stone indicate the order in which the Stygian lanterns need to be lit from the bottom to the top. Wait. So do we start at 3 or do we start at 1? Wait, I'm a little confused now. Okay, if the bird's there, it wants this one to be 3. Hold on. Right? Yeah, bird's right here. Okay. If the bird's right here, that means there's this one right here next to the bird, right? Right, okay. And you go across, and it's, yeah, that one. With the bird, it wants me to initially, so I guess it does want me to start at 1, which would be the one that's like directly across from the bird. Also, treasure chest, yay.
Oh, this should be spent wisely.
Which is this one, right? Not, yeah, that's the one directly across from the bird. Because you go straight over, no. If the bird's here, I'm looking at the bird. It should be to my left, so it'd be this one first. Am I supposed to interact with the bird first? I might be supposed to interact with the bird first, actually. Wait. Wait, why did...
Not bad. It could even use some more intensity.
Why was there even a map and everything if it was just go to them? Wouldn't have that been the, like, basic default way you would do that? I feel like they made that overly confusing. Okay.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule. According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou Lofi once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed, because this beast simply can't be killed.
10 o'clock. One sec.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
Thankfully, I had water nearby. Yep.
Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hule.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
That's the most unintimidating name I've ever heard.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will keep you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer.
Side note, Shui Yu emails up. Great team.
There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found swords
about letting the
failing
enemies
for us everywhere.
Another journey begins. Still waters uplifted.
Enemy targets to...
Sure, I'll play
Enemy
along.
data secure. Netmark activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you. But I promise it'll be swift.
Why not have a meal before time?
Familiar. Watch your head.
I like adding fuel to the fire. More seasoning.
That's half the work. Just for oblivion.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
I need to stack that shield because they hit kind of hard.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, once you've been cast.
It's not time yet.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Not good.
No dirty. Watch your head.
Enemy data secured. Netmark activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Familiar.
I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal?
Still waters uplifted.
Enemy targets detected.
Ooh, yes. Put that shield up, please. Thank you.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Didn't he break?
Another journey begins. Just for oblivion.
Guard the gates! They can't be allowed in!
Oh, for a second, I thought it was skeletal.
I've waited for too long. My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time, boy. Welcome back.
How many times has your verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp, tell me your name.
How many years has Verdantia spun around since our last hunt? Oh, Scions of Borison. Tell me your name. Okay, okay, yeah. I get it. So how many years has it been on the planet where they come from or whatever? Got it, yep.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Montauk, a humble counselor of the Rhinohound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir small from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm
What's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
Ridiculously large ship.
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot. Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws.
We have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan.
The volume on this is kind of whack.
And all of Duran's webs will too.
Well then, my lord, we should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
Hey, yo, hold up. This is a really cool opportunity for them to put in the files the design for a character.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties.
I mean, Joy getting, like, crunched and thrown doesn't mean much. Her body is a machine that can be fixed anytime, so, you know, whatever.
And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup. It seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, another key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
Of course.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Yay. To Naraka we sink.
Shall be apprehended.
8 Great Cold Hells.
Yes, ma'am.
Kind of metal track names. I'm here for it. Nobody mind me. I'm just kind of breaking these random jars you have everywhere in the prison. Let's go.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Oh, do I have to use the thing? Okay. Okay. I get the feeling re-exploring this place is going to be a little bit of a headache, but whatever.
Some spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Yes, ma'am, Madam Hinya. Hanya. Hinya.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Your sister.
Just gonna ignore him. It's fine. No big.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues. Xue is here. Miss Xue briefly sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No, I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borison ones.
So, the intruders in Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Lofi could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
or death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Let's go! Cyclone repairs. Oh, wait. There we go. Took me a second to realize the...
I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
Now is not the time for jokes.
Cyclone version.
This cycrane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Orison, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Whee! Okay, I didn't really expect it to do that, I'm not gonna lie. So how do I get up there?
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders? These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Nice job! Not
Mood is set. Let the show begin!
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise.
Eternal.
In the mood for another beating?
Let's go.
Enjoying yourself?
You'll make good practice. Time to show you what I can really. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Bless Card, what's this?
Did the rhythm get messed up?
I forgot she can hit the weakness break of people that whoever her Chifu is. So it's beneficial for her to choose somebody that doesn't have the same element as her.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
more to life.
Nice like a good brew. Full, my friends.
Indulge yourselves. Rude.
Let's improvise.
You'll make good practice.
The prison management on the Lofi is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Time to show
Mots.
you what I can really do.
Mose? 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 I already can't.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What? Yes!
This particular combination of their elemental weaknesses is not favorable for me, not going to lie here.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Eternal.
In the mood for another beating?
Oh god, this is gonna suck. I don't have anything here to help with the break. And this is a break team, so without anything to break, not doing too hot.
Let's improvise.
Oh no! There's my main DPS. This is not a good team for this fight. Not a good team for this fight at all.
Away by the wind.
Didn't see this coming, so it's not a hard fight. I'm not using a good team for this.
Value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Or-
Stay away.
I should have healed her. I didn't realize how low her health was.
Take your positions.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. That's a cool thing. Didn't know that was an option. Like, that's cool. I don't know when they added that.
Watch your back.
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, sorry.
Just right. Let the show begin.
That team don't work if they don't have, you know, the right element. It doesn't insert the weakness like this one does.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to land!
Let's improvise.
There's more to life.
Nice like it, my friends.
Indulge yourselves. How rude.
The prison management on the Lofi is truly concerning. Aren't you looking for me?
Stay in
Rude, dog.
step. Dreams do come true.
Alright, I realize the slight redundancy in that sentence,
Every
in that they're
petal in life's
All will
technically
be swept
K9,
away by the wind.
or irony in that sentence. Would it be irony? Redundancy. Irony.
Let's improvise.
This is more than a battle.
Just focus on the fight.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
go.
Take 4 in position. Set for the
Oh, you piece of. Mm.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this take?
So this is the words of life.
That pissed me off. That was the most BS kill I've ever seen.
That's all you got?
Firefly take set for the
Existence is unity.
Oh, come on. Why?
In the mood for another beating?
Let's play this safe.
Support received.
I'm not dumb enough to not play that safe, unfortunately.
Every victory is hard won.
Still kind of pissed about that. Not gonna lie. Hate it when like the RNG in this game will pull off something like that. Just gets under my skin a little bit.
The prison management on the Lofi is truly concerning.
You're repeating yourself, must say.
So what if I repeat it? It's the truth after all. The prison management on the Lofi is truly concerning.
Okay, the third time it was funny.
At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The Wolf Cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the Wind Mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kyloran Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques.
I would like information on the assassination techniques. Could you please enlighten me?
My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems the prison on the Lofi is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moza. We'll do our best to ensure.
Everybody has said his name different now. Moza is how he said it, so Moza is how I'm going to say it.
No, you can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
What's up, Shell? Thank you for the resub. Do I remember what today is?
Do you remember what today is?
Do I remember what today is? No. September 5th. No. What is today? I wouldn't feel really bad if I'm forgetting somebody's like birthday or something, but I don't think I am. It is a day, thank you. I know there are birthdays. It is a day in which a birth happens. Okay, so I'm forgetting a birthday, but I thought everybody's birthday that was in September was closer to mine than this. The 5th? It's not your birthday, is it, Shell? Maybe, maybe not. Don't do that to me. No, I put your birthday in my calendar, I thought. Oh, did it get wiped when I got the new phone? God dang it. It probably did, because several did. I didn't think about that. But I thought your birthday was a week before mine. It's a little early for that. What do you mean not much thinking is happening at all? I'm doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, Coded's birthday is the 12th. Oh, wait, was I getting Coded's and your birthday mixed up? Oh, that's what was happening. I was getting yours and Coded's birthday mixed up. His is the one that's right before mine by a week. This is why I put things in my calendar. But... Okay. Okay. Hold on. Stop that. Okay. Stop that. I can tell you two apart. Me and you talk a heck of a lot more than me and Coded talk. A heck of a lot more than me and Coded talk. I can tell you apart quite well. I just got the birthdays mixed together. Look, man, you know how many birthdays? I have 10 nieces and nephews that I have to remember. On top of 2 sisters. Not gonna lie, I only remember one of their birthdays. And parents. A lot of birthdays right there. Plus I technically have more siblings. And other people's birthdays. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shell. God dang it. Look, you can boo me all you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an awful friend. I feel terrible. It's not just you. I did it to Dalit this year too. I can't get birthdays straight this year. I don't know why. I think I missed Nat's birthday too. I'm missing everybody's birthday this year. I missed Aqua's this year too, actually, now that I think about it. I'm missing everybody's birthday this year. Why? Why can I not remember the birthdays? I was the one that did the remembering of birthdays before.
Your friend is in Hule's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark.
Wait, did I forget Med's birthday too? No, I didn't forget his birthday, did I? No, did I forget somebody else's birthday? No. No! I'm being paranoid now. I think I've forgotten another birthday. Wasn't his birthday like last week? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here. It's here. $923. $923 is Med's birthday. I'm not completely awful. Is that in my calendar? I'm the worst. Wait. No, my calendar really did delete all the birthdays I have in here. I don't have Allie's in here anymore either. I just realized. No! I know hers was a while back, and I did wish her a happy birthday. I vaguely remember that. But it's not my calendar anymore. Did wish her happy birthday, right? Crap. June 13th. Thank you. I'm fixing this now. I'm gonna have to, you know, the Discord may or may not be getting a ping later demanding everybody to tell me their birthday because my calendar has forgotten them all. Ah! I feel so terrible. Why? Why have I done this? Why has this happened? Okay, I read this already.
Worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackle of prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario, no, we won't be able to. We're one step behind them.
I mean, it was a valid best case scenario.
The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You should have a way of comforting people, Mr. Wilson.
Another different way to say his name.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
What did he say? Okay, that was kind of an odd reply, but sure.
As another world dweller, I've already died once.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords Commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison. And if someone should step up to stop Hule from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borison. Do you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements? Now, let's proceed upward.
Oh, I see the invisible guys now. I see. That's really annoying. I just want that on the record.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
We must seal the entrance before the Borison fugitives get out.
How does this place
Prison
work?
wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me.
How does this place even work?
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
Please stay tuned.
Sound lingers.
Sorry, you mean nothing to me.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape.
Eternal. Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Target sighted. All you. Attack.
I everything burns to ashes! Fight to land!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
A price like a good, my friend. Indulge yourself!
I will set this scene aflame!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
I'm not gonna use his ult.
More fight to land!
Unnecessary.
Every victory is hard won.
You got terrible aim, bye.
No danger detected, but never let your guard down.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. Once we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaozhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here. Whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Lofi. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's wolves, follow me!
Okay, that. Let's go.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found.
What about the Yaoqing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lofi Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
Okay, and now we're at part 2, I assume. Or the break point for part 1 to part 2.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Well, I caught up. That, okay. Oh! How nice. Well, that's where I'm going to call my stream, because I unfortunately have to get up in the morning, which I did not know I had to do, but I have to do. And also because, well, now I feel like a terrible friend, and I don't know that my friend's birthdays like I thought I did, because it's not in my calendar, and I'm just awful, and I have to go now force all of them to tell me their birthdays so I can write them down on my calendar again, and I don't miss any more again. I'm sorry, Shell, and everyone else whose birthday I have missed. I am awful. I admit it. I mean, my voice may not sound genuine right now, but I do genuinely feel terrible, and I apologize. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna call my stream right there, with me feeling awful and like a terrible friend. Yep. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and hanging out. Do appreciate it as always. Yeah, that's where I'm ending it. That's the stream. I finished the story. There was more I was going to do, but unfortunately, since I have to get up, I can't do it tonight. So I got to take care of a couple things and then get to bed, I suppose. So, everyone, until next time, whenever that may be, I will see you then. Peace.